Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Pick 2 Spider-Man Through the Omenpaths Draft here on the channel. We're going to do our best. I like to stay flexible in these drafts and see what the table leaves me. Oh my gosh, this pack has 3 rares, 2 Villainous Wraths, and a Laszlo. I wonder if we could just go take 2 Wraths and then build our deck around it, like build a sweet control deck. Though that's not really what you can do in this format, because if, like, I don't want that in my red-black deck, and if blue-black isn't open, then I just get toasted, because there's 4 players in the draft and 5 archetypes, so you kind of each have to have your own archetype. So I think I'm just going to stick with my, not patented strategy, but my general strategy of just taking like 2 very strong mono-colored cards, and then hoping for the best. They don't even have to go together. Like, Terrific Team-Up's insane, and Scorpion Sting is a pretty good removal spell. So I think I'm just going to take those 2. Laszlo's okay, not my favorite card, just understated. The two Wraths are going to go to somebody, but this is just what I've found to be the most successful strategy. Just take very flexible cards, just try to figure out what's open. Like, Selesnya Archivist is an insane card. It's super good with Terrific Team Up. And then, what else is in this pack that's good? Like, Argyre is a really good card. It doesn't really go with Archivist, and blue has been a color I've tried to avoid. So I guess we just take, like, Mothwing Shroud or something like that. Like, good removal spell. Sadistic String Puller's fine, but nothing insane. I've been very impressed by this. It just kills anything for 3 mana, and there's not really enchantment removal, except for the Archivist. So even though like green-white's an archetype, we're not like, oh, we're playing green-white now. We're just still just taking good cards and seeing what we shall see. I mean, what's missing in this pack? I mean, there's 1 red card. Blue's here. Black is here, though nothing crazy. Red's only this card. Green, we've got a pretty good green card, so maybe they didn't take a green card. But yeah. Okay, this pack, Zan is a really good card. Lavaborn Goblins is really good. Lost Inlet Yara is pretty good. It's okay. Carlo's pretty strong. I think Zan is the best card in this pack. Lavaborn second best, so let's just take those 2. I've been very impressed by this card. It's like a completely different format than normal draft, it feels like, because you have to try to figure out what everyone at the table is drafting, not just the like 1 or 2 players near you. Okay, so this is the 3rd person, so nobody's taken like these green-white cards that maybe go into a green-white deck. We don't see a single black card. I guess Knife Trick is kind of a black card. We see like 1 blue card. I really just try to avoid blue, though. A couple white cards. Spectacular Tactics is okay. Let's just take these ones. See how that works. And this card's a pretty good one to splash, so let's just take these 2. I think Kumanosu is pretty much only ever used in the splash in a green-white deck, because nobody plays blue-white pretty much. At least that's what I've seen. I very rarely face blue-white. I pretty much never play it. Tactics is pretty good, but this is going to be a pretty good splash for a blue-white. We do get a Tactics anyway, and a Suburban Sanctuary, so green-white. Splashing blue for Kumanosu is currently our path. Okay, so in this pack, there is a Leyline Weaver and another Zan. Those are the 2 best cards for my deck easily. Like, not even close. Leyline Weaver, yeah, Zan, just great cards. This card would also be pretty solid. It's just good fixing. But Leyline Weaver's insane. Probably the best 2-drop in the format. Like, you play like Terrific Team Up, you just do it for 1 mana. If you have a 4-drop and play, it's crazy. I would play Lively Leap. I already have Tactics, okay. We need more 2-drops here, but we'll get there. We're just going to keep taking Zans and Spectacular Tacticses. Could also take a Vine Woven Chariot. I have not loved this card, though. I feel like I lose the game when I cast it a lot of the time. This card, not particularly good. Not a lot of ways to exile things. So let's just hope we get the 2-drops we need later. 3 Zans, even though it's legendary, is a bit aggressive. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll take Grow Extra Arms and Ancestral Carvings, I guess. I really don't like this card. I guess somebody was playing white somewhere at the table. We're not really seeing any creatures. Like, any cheap creatures, especially. Oh, man. Maybe I just like Zan more than most. But seeing a lot of blue stuff. in this direction. Maybe the person next to me is playing blue. It's like the funny thing is like if like there's a single player playing like blue white or whatever at the table, I shouldn't be drafting blue white. Unlike a typical draft where like if there's two people fighting over one archetype, you have 8 players, you have a lot of packs. There's probably going to be someone contesting archetypes. But in my spot, I'm just getting kind of wrecked here. I didn't get a single. I got 1/2 drop for my colors. Oh man, this is tough. Seeing red cards and stuff. Sure. We'd have to get so lucky for this deck to come together in pack 3. So incredibly lucky. Like, I don't even know. I mean, we're getting, like, cards that are in our colors. Could take Valet. We just have no creatures, so maybe we have to. Over Thwip. Wield the Chariot. I just don't... Yeah. Okay. We get another Archivist, and we are going to take Favored Fighter here. There's even a land that's pretty good for our deck. All of our colors. But we can't afford to take that here. Hopefully we wheel Margot. Or, actually, hopefully we wheel Lurking Lizards. That would be a real coup d'etat, as they say. Just because we need 2 drops desperately. Taking Favored Fighter over Lizards here. I mean, I always take Favored Fighter over Lizards. It's just pretty much such a better card. Oh, this is going to go badly. I can already tell, unfortunately. Oh my gosh. This card's insane. Eleni, Brood Recruiter. I would love to be able to take Perilous Lunge, but I can't afford to. I have to just take the 2-drop. Not that I'm complaining. This card's also pretty great. Any 2-drops are great for me, though. I would happily play Basil Cabaretti. I don't think it's going to wheel, though. I think it might just be that 2-drops weren't opened in this pod. I mean, I think that I was in the right archetype. Though, seeing Nietzsche is insane. This card's unbeatably good. Can I splash it? I'm already splashing blue. And then I can just use treasures from this and this to support. Yeah. I mean, I think it's worth experimenting with it. See if I can splash this at least. Just want anything to do on turn 2. So if I play this turn 1 and sack it on turn 2, it's something. Same thing. This play like use this on turn 2. We're not getting it. We might wheel the Lurking Lizards. We'll have to see. Oh my gosh, this was a crazy draft. We did wheel Lurking Lizards. That's huge for us. Huge for the program, as they say. Oh, man. Well, we've got some stuff going for us. Play one of those. This is 4, 5, 6, 7 white sources. 7, 8, 9, 10 green sources. Oh, it's 8 white sources, actually. 10 green sources. And then 1 each of those. Seems okay on that front. We're just going to cut a bunch of combat tricks because now we kind of are a late game deck. This is a 3-drop. Cut Scout the City. No, we'll keep Scout the City. 3, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. Darval seems horrific in this deck. We just have 1/2/2 drop creatures. Scorpion Sting is probably not worth splashing. This is kind of like a 2-drop if we have it in our opener. We'll play 1 Vinewoven Chariot. Creature count is okay, I guess. 2 Zans. And 2 Spectacular Tactics. Okay. Not excited about this one, but we'll see what we can do. We will see. Maybe we should be playing the black removal spell Scorpion Sting. Okay, we've got a 2-drop. That's huge for the program. We also have our niche, so we'll see if that's actually like a viable thing for us to be doing. We can web it into play with an island, which would be pretty spectacular if we could get that going. Oh, also, before the match really gets underway, shout out to NicolaiBolas Patreon. If you're enjoying the videos and you would like to support my work to make draft more accessible for everyone, Patreon is the best place to do that. And you gain access to some card-by-card tier lists and format thoughts, documents, things like that. Special shout out to those patrons at the credits level. It does make a huge difference. Okay, our game is now underway. Let's hope that our Spider-Man card can really take over. Beautiful. Playing against blue-white somehow. Okay. We want to transform this as soon as possible. So we are going to just go get our island here. We don't want to take damage here because we have this card, so trading damage doesn't really make sense for us. Worst case scenario here. We now have a 4/4. I don't know if we've drawn a spell this game. They kind of have the answer to our Opulent Valet because they have flyers now. In web for 3 mana. I have to say, I'm not loving my odds. These things are going to help me surveil away bad stuff, though. But I have infinite mana. Margot can't be blocked. That's bad for me. Ooh, that's a huge draw. What a rip. Off the top of the old library. Because now I can just cast this because of the treasure. Or I could just in-web this by tapping my Leyline Weaver. Oh, gosh. Wow, another card that could have put a counter on it. I'm shocked. They must have other ways to buff it. Oh, I'm probably dead. I have some kill spells in the deck, right? This is horrible. We're just dead to Margot because it's unblockable. And I have no... Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. I don't have enough interaction. I think I have to hope to draw one of my, I have the 2 mana destroy a creature with power 4 or greater. So if I draw 6 cards, I'm pretty likely to hit one of those. Do I have any more expensive answers? Oh, I have Team Tactics. That's also a card I can cast for 2 mana. So we're just going to cast this for 2. And we're not going to pay because we have a bunch of 2 mana outs. Booyah. I think we played that pretty well. Remembering the contents of my deck was absolutely huge there. Okay. This is an artifact, right? Yep, okay, perfect. We'll buff up our Vigilance guy. Kill their artifact. Go to combat. Feel like this card super messed up, and splashing it was clearly the correct call. Casting it off this was an added bonus of being awesome and probably winning us the game. I think we win next turn no matter what, so we'll just play this a little bit safer. Potentially draw one of our second Spectacular Tactics. Boom. Okay. I kind of want to play the other Spectacular Tactics at this point. Just kill spell for 2 mana or protection spell for one of our cards. Seems pretty nutso. I kind of want to play it over Vinewoven Chariot. I think we'll be fine without... we have plenty of... Actually, Vinewoven Chariot's probably good. What do we cut? What do we cut? What do we cut? We could cut Kuminosu. We don't really have great attackers. It's a pretty powerful card, though. Let's just cut Scout the City, maybe. No, we want ways to dig for the niche. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe we just stick with 2 of those. I mean, it was super good that game. We are on the board. I feel like you're supposed to win every game you get niche into play, pretty much. Okay, this is a good hand. Pretty slow, but that's just what our deck does. This thing doing major work getting our planes here. Okay, now we can use it to go get something other than a plains or a swamp. Or we can just use this treasure and then get like double green if we need it or something. This is an archetype where being against it, you're like, oh, they're playing spiders. Okay, this card's like a blank, so that's pretty good for us. Let's just get our swamp. Pure intimidation. Lurking lizards. That's actually a really good draw. Just getting a 2-drop into play. Super huge. I think this card's bad. It just doesn't seem like it does much. I'm blocking. Actually, I'm not blocking, I guess. It's 0 power. We're chilling. Okay, we don't need to use the supportive parents to get a perfected pastry into play right now. Because we now have 2 blockers that can block things. Okay, sure. Okay, that's a really good draw. So we can bounce supportive parents. And then we can web while holding up our spectacular tactics. And then we go get another green source. I think we can kill this. Max punished, of course. That thing is going to be an issue. Land me. Perfect. I'm just trying to hit my land drops here. I feel so silly. The spectacular tactics was wasted. Killing this would have been so much better, of course. Especially because I could Selesnya Archivist to kill this thing. City Pigeon, sure. I'm definitely jumping with this guy. They left it on top. That's a terrible sign. Oh no, I'm so toast. Oh my gosh, you're joking me. I use my Archivist and then they play that guy. And now I'm just dead because they have a flyer plus an insane rare. I mean, I was going to try to use this guy to win the game. I'll be real. I have infinite jump blockers for this. I just have to find an answer to the city pigeon. Oh, beautiful. Let's go. Okay, so can I play this and play that? No, I can't. Okay, so we're going to play this. Actually, we can get that in for cheaper, right? Yeah, so we play this guy first. No, we want the extra 1/1s. So saving the mana on this could be pretty relevant. How much mana do I have? 4, 8 mana. I can just cast this and then cast this. And then I have maximum blockers up. And I have 4, 5, 6, 7 to cast this next turn. I wish that I could have just gotten back the other Selesnya Archivist. That would have been pretty nice. Okay. I think we're in okay shape here. Next turn we cast this guy. Make another couple creatures. Draw 7 cards. Find an answer to the pigeon. We just had to survive. Oh, that's huge. So I cast this guy. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures. I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8 creatures. And then I can use 4 of my creatures to kill the city pigeon. Then they'll have 5 creatures, but these ones are 1/1s. So city pigeon down. They have 5 creatures. I have 4 blockers. I'm drawing 7 cards here. I'm dead to a combat trick. Hopefully we win this game. I'm about to... Oh, and I have this. That's actually huge. This Lurking Lizards has gotten giant in a hurry. Okay, so... play this guy. Play land. Play valet. Then go to combat. Attack for 9. I think they're dead next turn. We just have to be careful here. Hold up our spectacular tactics. Maybe draw another instant here. Oh yeah, this game feels unlosable now. Feels pretty unlosable. This support appearance has been pretty awesome. I think they're dead next turn because I can use this 3 times. Because I have 8 mana, 9 mana, 10 mana, 11 mana, 12 mana, 13 mana, 14 mana, 15 mana. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers. Boom. What a win once again. Spectacular Tactics continues to be the card that I most want to draw every game. I'm just going to keep putting another copy. It seems like it's super good here. I'm just going to add that, and then I'm going to cut the pastry. I don't really care about the pastry that much. Sure, it can be useful. It gives me something to do turn 2, but I also have tap lands. I can just play those on turn 2 as well. And it's a really good catch-up card, because if you fall behind, it's pretty awesome. Okay, we'll keep this. Get our swamp here. Let's actually just lead with this land, because if we draw a white 2-drop, we'd rather have done that, and we'll have to deploy the tap land at some point. Beautiful. Look how that one worked out. Against black-red, they have some flyers that are actually kind of annoying. Let's just try to flip this guy, maybe. Yep, that card is super scary. Just go get a plains here. This card's really scary. I don't like this very much. But if I can in-web Niche into play... This card is so terrifying to face. So they could get +3/+1. Or just have a shock. Wow, that's brutal for me, honestly. The combination of cards there was so bad. Knife Trick was the one that seemed least likely to me. I was thinking they had +3/+1, and that was still going to be kind of bad for me. It was 2 for 2. Okay, so I need green mana to play this Scout the City, so I tap badly. And I am in major trouble. 4, 5. Yeah, we're toast. We are busted here. Crobel. Okay. Yeah, we're dead. That's unfortunate. That Knife Trick really got me. Maybe I wasn't supposed to block at all. Once again, the card that I just added is the one I'm hoping to draw the most. The 2 mana kill their guy. I don't know why I did that one. That makes no sense at all. I just can't cast another spell. Okay. Next game. Oh, man. I should have just cast my 5/5 Vigilance guy. Not that it would have done much. Can't block Crobel. That game just fell apart. I think I got too greedy with my tap land. I should have just played out my... I like saved my card that could kill flyers because I was like, oh, maybe someday they'll play their 5-mana 3/3 flyer and I can kill it. But instead I should have just used it. Like, what was I doing? Just horrific play right there. Still, it's fancy play syndrome is really what it is. I was like, oh, I'll look so smart if I save this, and then 6 turns later it pays off. It's like, no, just play your spells. Fancy plays like that are a thing of the past in Magic, unfortunately. You generally just want to be casting your spells every turn. Such is life. Best of 1 is not really the skill cap format that best of 3, where you're doing crazy stuff like that, would be. Well, this game's over. I don't think I can ever beat this card, really. Take a Lenny and take the Weaver. Then I will discard a... Yeah, I'll discard Forest. Why not? They almost certainly have a kill spell for this. Is it spectacular? Oh, they don't. What are they doing? Yep. We want to play this with Spectacular Tactics backup. Okay. I think we can win this, though. They haven't played any creatures. They must have just kill spells. Spectacular Tactics is a heck of a card. We are playing very tactically. It's funny, I literally had just said, oh, this is not a situation to... to be cautious with things, and then I immediately am cautious, and it works out. Ooh, it's indestructible, but I can exile it. Well, that's pretty great. Now we're just cooking. Actually, I forgot we had this guy. We have 2 of it. We can totally beat Soulstone. Terminus Stone is a hilarious phrasing on that. Okay. Okay. I'll lose 3. I'm fine with that. I guess I technically could have left this guy up so I could hold up 2 Spectacular Tacticses. What's the phrasing on this? Up to one target and all permanent cards from a graveyard. Oh my gosh, sometimes these cards work different ways. Ah. When he dies, return the exiled cards to their owner's hand. So I think if I do this, then it'll work the way I want. If I lose because of this, I'm gonna be sad, but I think this works out for me. Yeah, the exiled cards never go back. Nope, never mind. It doesn't work the way I want. Mayday, 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 mayday. Yep, okay. Good to know. Well, that was potentially bad. Almost botched that. Nice, got the win. Spectacular Tactics. Such a good card here. Pretty much just the dream. We're 3-1. We can win this last round for all the glory, all the value, all the win. Live in la vida loca. I mean, our crazy splash is working out very well. Okay, this is a great hand. It works really well if our Leyline Weaver doesn't die. If our Leyline Weaver dies, it gets so much worse, but that's kind of how Leyline Weaver works. Leyline Weaver is such a messed up card. They're gonna bounce it? Yep. I honestly don't blame them. That's actually probably reasonable. It does put them down a card, which is a kind of important thing, but I'm just gonna replay it. Sure. If I would love to just draw a land so I don't have to unweb this thing. I can just cast it. That would be really good. So we have white, black, blue. We need way more green. I think Leyline Weaver is super critical to my positioning. Like, they should probably use... I mean, this spell is honestly kind of annoying. Generous Betty Ray, okay. This guy dying was also bad for me. I would have loved a land. These carvings aren't looking great. This costs a functional 3 mana. Then we play Lurking Lizards. So now, even if they kill this thing, which they will with their mundanity, it's still a 2/2. Perfect, okay. So their flyer is the only card I care about right now. Because we're going to get so much card advantage from carvings. Okay. This could go very badly. I think they have spectacular tactics, potentially. Okay, that's huge. I would rather have another terrific team up than free my Alesos, I think. Which maybe is incorrect logic, but it seems fine to me. Sure. I mean, this combo, team up, Leyline Weaver, Archivist. This is a synergy I go for a lot. It feels like this format is a lot more like chess than some formats because you play with the same cards over and over because it's a smaller set, and so you kind of can go for like tactical combinations of cards. So I've kind of had similar setups, which is why I'm like, okay, team up plus Archivist plus Leyline Weaver is like an insane combo. And that's why keeping this Alesos in play instead of like trading it off is so beneficial for me. There's arguments that I should never attack with Lurking Lizards there, though. And they might have good merits. Yep. Okay. They should full send here. I think they should attack with this guy. So they're going to put 2 counters onto this guy. That's fine. 2 counters onto this guy's also fine. I'd rather they have a 4/5 than a guy that can be more terrifying. Three, 6. Okay, so we'll do this. So maybe wondering why I'm not casting my Ancestral Carvings here. I don't want to lose to Thwip. It gives +2/+2 in flying. I can chump block it. And other than that, I don't think I can really lose. So I think I'll just stay conservative here. Only hits 1 card, unfortunate. Okay. I'm just trying to dig for... That's a really good draw. That's another reach creature, which is just what I need. Actually, 2 more reach creatures. Okay, that's a great draw too. Okay. Beautiful. We can Archivist back, team up at some point now. Let's just do the first part of that. Start chipping away. With the Spectacular Tactics in hand, I think we're in pretty good shape here with 3 reach creatures. We have to put some pressure because if they draw like Margot on the case, that could get us. Like Margot on the case and then a pump spell, like a whip. Okay, which one are they going after? Sure. Kill the referee. Go after him. Boom! Let's go. We were going to Archivist back the tactics. Punch one of those things. I think we were lethal anyway. Boom! Get the trophy. That's good. I mean, they have 2 blocks. They can block 4, 4, 4, 4. They take 2, 6, 10, 15, 10, 13. Yeah, so we get back, team up, and then kill one of those things. Attack all. Yes! Oh, feels good to win a trophy. Feels good. This format's very swingy. Like, you can have, like, a deck that does this, and then you can have a deck that goes 0-2. It's like, okay, well, that is the nature of draft sometimes, but this one was sweet. I think the Splash of Nietzsche was super clutch. Won us so many games. Such a strong card. Eleni, also an insane card. The Surus was a great pickup. I mean, this deck was a thing of beauty. I think we built it well and played pretty well also. That is going to do it for this one, though. If you made it to the end, leave hashtag #ClutchDoc, because this is the Doc Ock card in real life, and it was a pretty clutch one. That's going to do it for this one, though. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.